What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video we got another 2021 R1, this time with a Austin Racing exhaust. Not just any old Austin Racing exhaust, a knockoff Austin Racing exhaust. So the customer was able to pick this thing up for about 250 bucks online. We're gonna see how it performs today. The way it looks pretty good. It looks like an Austin Racing exhaust. It's not titanium, but hey, it's on there. It sounds good. Let's see how it performs. This customer said forgive him for how dirty the bike is. He got caught in a rainstorm. It's been crazy cold here, and he has not had a chance to clean it up yet. But we're about to see how this thing does. Magic Mike is gonna flash the ECU, take all the restrictions off, tune in the fuel, get this thing dialed in, and see what kind of horsepower numbers we can get out of it. We got before and after numbers coming right here in just a second. So I've got a stock ECU file opened up from a new R1. You can see here, this is the electronic throttle valve table, mode 1, gear 1. So here's our actual throttle percentage column, how much gas we're giving it. 100% throttle here, and then this is the RPMs here. So you can see as we go down, 100% throttle, we get all the way to 100% at 10,000 RPMs. So even though you're going wide open, the bike does not go wide open until 10,000 RPMs. And then we go back down here to 11.5, 12,000, and we're all the way back to 73% throttle. So even though you're wide open, the bike is actually letting back off the throttle, whether you know it or not. That was in first gear. You can see we dynoed it in fifth gear. Pretty much the same thing as far as the throttles close back off. They open back up a little bit sooner they open up a little sooner to start with in fifth. We're gonna remove all those restrictions. We're gonna make it 1-to-1. So if you give it 63% throttle, the throttle plates are gonna open 63%. If you give it 100% throttle, the throttle plates are gonna open 100%. We do all that with our ECU Flash in the factory ECU. If you have one of these bikes, the ECU is located right here. Just pop off this little panel, pretty easy to remove. Mail in the ECU to us. We open up some more power for you and adjust your fuel tables like we are about to do on this bike. We're gonna see what this thing does. Huge gains coming up here in a second. All right, guys, here we go. We're about to fire this thing up. We're finishing up the last pulls on this thing. Good horsepower gains. This customer also elected for the diesel fuel cut option to be turned off, which has got him the exhaust popping and crackling. Sounds super cool on diesel if you like that kind of thing. If you don't, we can simply click and turn that option off. That is 100% optional, on or off, whether you want the pops and cracks on diesel. Fire it up, Magic Mike. Let's see how she sounds.
Knockoff exhaust. Not too shabby. 184 horsepower with the ECU Flashed. 166 is what we started with. Look at the power curve here. This is a really nice difference. At 13,700 RPMs, we went from 154 to 183. It's pretty much 30 horsepower, no matter how you want to look at it. Super, super impressive. Back here in the 12.5 range, we went from 162 to 178. And then you can see even in the low range, we went from 181 to 186. So 5 horsepower pretty much throughout the RPM range on the bottom. You can see it starts to go up the higher in the RPMs we go. And keep in mind, this thing does still have a stock air filter. So if we put a Sprint air filter in there, I'm thinking 187 is definitely where we could be. All for not that much money. We're talking about a $250 exhaust, an ECU Flash. You put a $250 air filter in it, you're still out for around $1,000 and you got hella gains. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content. Click the bell for notifications. Only like 60% of the guys that are watching are subscribed. It's free to do it, just click it. Thanks for watching, guys. Check us out at moremafia.com. Smash the like button. You know the drill. See you next time.